Hello everyone, you may call me Twilight Dusk, and this is Xcom UFO Defense, or specifically Open Xcom, which is a fan-made improvement on the game that fixes a lot of issues and adds a lot of options. For the sake of those who are familiar with the original game, I'm just going to go over which of the extra options I've enabled. I have allowing building queue, which means I can have buildings in my base being queued up for production, even if they're not connected to the rest of the base yet. Auto-ending battles, as opposed to needing to wait until the end, instead of needing to actually end my turn once the last alien is killed. Custom initial base, this is the only really big one. The original initial base that you have is not very well laid out, so this just allows me to actually lay out my first base. And I also have allowing psi capture, which means if all of the remaining aliens are mind-controlled, in the original game that would not count as all of the aliens being killed. You'd have to actually still kill those last aliens. With this option enabled, this one down here, silly mouse moving around, with this option enabled, if all of the remaining aliens are mind-controlled, then the battle ends and they count as captured. So, how about we jump into a new game? I'm going to play on a beginner difficulty because I'm a wuss like that. So first thing we gotta do is decide where we want to put our base. And generally speaking, you want to make sure that you have as many of the labeled countries in your range as possible. Each of the labeled countries are member nations of the Xcom project and will be funding you. Europe not only has a lot of these countries nearby, but a lot of the bigger funders are here too. The United States is the largest funder, but it's not really near anything else except Canada and arguably Brazil. So generally speaking, I like to put my first base around here, so that my short-range scanner that you start with is above all of those European nations there. And I'm going to call this Base Twilight. Now I get to position everything. I'm going to go ahead and put my access lift here, and put my hangars along the top here. Well, yeah, first I have to put one that's connected to the access lift, The reason this is important as opposed to the default base layout is that the hangars and the access lift are where aliens will spawn when your base is under attack. And the original base has a hangar here, and a hangar here. So from all sides you're being attacked in that default layout, pretty much. Instead, I'm just going to have a little bit of a barrier here. The first base isn't really all that important to have very defensible, but I at least don't want to be surrounded by aliens if I get attacked. So let's get the rest of these set up, and then I can sort of build downwards from there. Speaking of building downwards, I think I'm going to get some facilities under construction since I have 6 million in funding to spend. I'm going to get some extra living quarters, those are always good to have. A large radar system so I can see things further away. Getting an alien containment so I can capture aliens. Let's see, what else do I want here? I guess an extra laboratory and an extra workshop wouldn't be too bad. Let's see what we can purchase as well. Get a few extra scientists and engineers to be doing good stuff with. Oh, no, those are soldiers I just hired. Probably do want a few of those, but not that many. And some more scientists, and now I'm out of living space, so how about I fine-tune that a little bit. Looks good to me. Anything else I can get? I can get a tank if I wanted to, but I don't really think the first tanks are all that useful. In fact, you're going to see me doing research as quickly as possible towards some new weapons, just because I like having lasers. Who doesn't like having lasers, really? So let's go ahead and start the research on lasers. So right from the start, I can go into laser weapons. I believe once you've completed this one, you get the laser pistol available for manufacture, and that'll be a good start. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to have that done before the first alien attack, but you never know. Nope. Okay, let's attack it. Send out an interceptor. Or, intercept. There we go. Gotta remember how to play this game again, it's been a little while. Alright. It's gonna be a crash landing in Moscow in a minute. Crash land. Okay. Let's go back to my base for a moment and make sure I have my Sky Ranger properly equipped. New hires that I called for haven't arrived yet, so these guys are going to be on their own. Screw pistols. I'll probably sell those off once I get the mine to. Everybody go with rifles. I start with rifles, I move on to laser weapons. I don't generally care for most of the rest of the conventional weaponry, although grenades are always nice to have, I suppose. I know some people also tend to sort of be a bit choosy about their initial soldiers, but I don't exactly have time to be like that right now. In fact, before I go, I'm just going to sell off all of those pistols and a lot of the other conventional weapons I have here. Pistols, pistol clips, the heavy cannon. Much as explosions are good, I generally don't find them worth using in the early game, and once you're in the later game, you have other options. So get a little bit of quick cash like that, and then let's send the Interceptor out. Or the Sky Ranger out. To the crash landing site, go! Begin our first mission! Okay, here's all of our people. Everyone being pretty much the same. Everyone's got a spare clip and a spare grenade. I have a few extra grenades. Let me just put them on a few random people. This is a little bit tedious. In the future, I may skip over this a little bit, but it's only a few for now, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So here we are, the landing site. Looks pretty dark, because we can't see anything yet. Alright, first soldier, step out there. Any aliens to your right? Yep. Oh dear, that's something I'm going to need to change in the options. Can I change it, like, right now? I have to wait for it. Okay, yes, I very much need to speed up the, weapon fire animations. Okay, well, fortunately she wasn't hit by that. Fire speed, just put it all the way up to 5. Let's see if that does better. Okay, can you see it? Oh, there's 2... Ah! Friggin' so used to using, like, WASD to scroll around, I accidentally hit the abort button. Oh, there's the ship, in fact. Okay. How about you go and crouch down first. You have 31 time units, so you're only getting 1 auto shot off. So kneel down, and that triggers reaction fire for some reason, and get an auto shot. And direct hit. Still leaves 1 alien there, though. So let's move on to the next guy. Kinda wanna move on to her first, so... Whoa! Saved by the Sky Ranger. Okay. So let's also kneel down and get an auto shot off. That was perhaps not the smartest thing to do. I'll leave her... Well, she has a few more movement points left, so let's get her down there. Jeez. Ah! Direct hit. Already lost somebody. Oh well, we shall avenge her. I'm starting to remember why some people like to sort of let the aliens have the first turn. Because, reaction fire is based on movement points left, turn units left, and the aliens on their first turn start with full turn units. Time units. Whatever the crap you're gonna call them. Well, fortunately, Sophia here has avenged her fallen comrade. Seems there's still going to be a few more aliens out there, though, so let's get everyone else moved down here. Yep. And yeah, take a knee. Get everybody down here. You watch in that direction in case there's some aliens that want to sneak up on us. You are going to leg it towards the front wheels. Let's see. You can get down here, I guess. Okay, that's one way to go. And lastly, I guess you get behind her. I'll actually look off in that direction. Right, ending the turn. That sounded like an alien ship door being opened. Aha! Who can see him? Okay, I think I want to move to a spot where we'll have a bit of a better shot. Whoa! Okay, that was lucky. Take a knee. Take aim, and fire. You are a terrible shot, you know that? Let's see. Still has enough time for another snapshot, so hit this time. Oh, you hit, but it didn't kill it. Alright, it's time to move somebody else up. Move up a little bit closer. I don't want you shooting your friend. 2? Oh, okay. Go ahead and fire at that one. Did that hit it? I'm not even sure. This could be tricky already. She doesn't have a sight, but I feel like I want to try to shoot there. Oh! Blind hit! This Sophia is definitely getting promotion when she gets done with this. In my eyes, if not the game's eyes. You just stay there, I guess. Okay, definitely don't want you firing from there. You're gonna hit your allies. Have enough for an auto shot? Alright. It's 4 aliens dead already. To 1 of my Xcom operatives. That seems like a pretty good day. And end the turn. Aha! More movement from the UFO. How about we have somebody try to lob a grenade over there? Well, that would probably destroy the bodies, though, so it's probably not the best idea. How about this, then? Move up towards the ship, and hopefully get some reaction fire when he comes back. Based on the size of the ship, I'm going to bet that this is the last guy we're dealing with. So, this is a pretty smooth first mission, to be honest. I mean, we've had a death, but I mean, it's XCOM. A death is to be expected here and there. And I'm just going to go ahead and increase the movement speed of my soldiers, because I am getting a little bit tired of waiting for them to walk around already. That's better. Show some hustle there, Kylie. Oh, he can see it. Okay. But that also means he can be seen, so we'll see how that plays out. You stay back here. Hide behind the wheels. Oh dear, there's 2 left. But neither of them fired at me, which is interesting. Because I can see them. I guess they're not facing the right way to see me. Right, actually, let's kneel down for better accuracy. Slightly better accuracy at any rate. Direct hit from Gabriella. Let's see, and you can see the other one? Dirk Muller. Make us proud. And alright. That is quite a successful first mission. We got some alien power source, some navigation, deliriums, and only one death. So, yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good start. Karen Fisher. Is that the person who was being awesome earlier? I'm not sure. Well, let's let the ship get back. And how are things going here at the base? Still plenty of time before any of these facilities are constructed. Let's take a look at what we got out of that. We have some plasma pistols, which I will, for the most part, sell off, because these sell for quite a bit. I'll keep one around for research purposes, though. Sectoid corpses. Mind probes. I'll keep one around for research as well, but for what they're used for, I much prefer to sell them for that price there. UFO power source and navigations are important, so I'll keep those. And other than that, I'd say sell. And that's a very good start to the game, so at risk of having jinxed anything, I think I shall pick up on this next time. Hope to see you all soon.